this video, I'm going to talk about the most potent manifestation tool you have to transform your life. You have it in spades, you have access to it at any time, and it is incredibly potent, proved within quantum physics and proved within the laws of attraction that this is going to allow you to really manifest whatever it is that you're after. Now, this is all about whatever it is you're after. Why people struggle to manifest cash or money is because there are so many emotions, absolutely laden and expectations laden with money. So I'm going to teach you the one thing that you need to know in terms of how to manifest, full stop, and then how to unpick whatever it is that you're going for and how to really step into that space of real, true abundance. So the one tool, the greatest tool that you have, that everybody has access to, is your beautiful mind and your incredible imagination. This is phenomenal. If you think of all of the people in the world, all of the creators, all of the big things that have made it into the world, they started in somebody's mind, in somebody's imagination. Somebody had a thought once upon a time that they could create something, and then they took action and more action and more action and brought that thought that they had into their reality. That's exactly how manifestation works. You think about it, and then you take the aligned action, and then you live and you speak and you stay in that space, that identity of the person who's already done it, and you just take the action without any expectation, without any other drive other than you're going to complete it because it's something that you're here to do. And this is why it is so potent, is that it is all within ourselves. This incredible potency and powerful element of ourselves is all in here that we can tap into. When we allow ourselves to tap into our imagination, we are creating something that we would really love. We imagine it. We're like, it would be so great if I could be on this beach, standing there, experiencing this sun on my face and having the warmth penetrating through my skin and hearing the water and sitting on the beach. All of those things come in our imagination. When we can imagine ourselves things, a beautiful thing about the mind, which I'm sure you may have heard before, is that it doesn't know what's real and what's fake. So when we imagine something like that, standing at the beach and feeling the sun on our face, and we keep imagining it, and we're like, this is it, this is real, this is exactly how it's going to happen. And we create the opportunities in the space to take the time to get the cash, to book the holiday, to go stand on that beach. We bring it into our reality. Everything starts there. Every manifestation starts there. And how you collapse time is that you think about it more and more and more. You absolutely add in your feelings, like you're already in that space, like you're in this movie of your life, and your mind normalizes it. It normalizes it. It believes it to be true, and you take the aligned action, which you have to do. You can't just think it. Take the aligned action for it to really allow you to be, do, create anything you want in this world. So millionaire energy, for example, or millionaires, let's take them as one example. They have had a creation in their mind of what they want to do and how they want to grow. They have set themselves up in whatever which way that they've done it. And then they have continually taken a compound effect of actions to create this millionaire portfolio or millionaire status. However they have been in that space, they've been able to create it from their mind, how they're going to take action and how they're going to feel good in all of that space, so they can hold it and they can expand it. There's all these multi-layers that happen, but really your imagination is absolutely the one key thing that you can control. So how do we actually do this? Okay, the first step is that you have to be able to lock into it. You have to be able to understand it. You have to be able to tune in. So some people do this through meditation. Some people do it through visualization. Some people do it through scripting, writing things down. Whatever which way you do it will be absolutely potent for you, and a multitude if you want to max out on it. The key thing is to speak as though it's already done, write as though it's already done, be in that scene as though you are living it and breathing it. And the key amplifier that will absolutely collapse the timelines for you is the emotional feelings you allow yourself to experience while you are scripting, visualizing, meditating, being in that space of the absolute imagination. And why that works is that your emotions send out frequencies to the world. They are your magnet. They are your frequency. They're what people feel from you. They're the actual vibration that you send out to the world. And then you attract things in that are on that vibration. So you raise yourself, you raise your standards, and you raise your frequency so that you're the identity of the millionaire energy. And then you will be seeing all opportunities come to you. Now, how you actually get there is incredible. I want to talk about opportunities that you can do to practice this skill. So for example, if you really, really want to go all in on this, say, for example, you wanted to live in a certain place and the local coffee shop was a local coffee shop that you wanted to go to, and the local coffee shop had a certain type of coffee that you would go and drink. What you can do and how you can create these high performance habits, blasts of potency within your day, is you can go and order that brand of coffee. You can call up the coffee shop, order that brand of coffee. You can bring it into your house, into your reality, into your here and now. And every single morning, you can make a cup of that coffee and you can sit with it and you can imagine you are in that coffee shop. You can imagine you just walk there from your new house. You can imagine that you're soaking up the scene. You can imagine that you've got friendships with the people who run that place. You can imagine how good it feels and how lovely it is to bring your friends there. You can be in that space whilst you're drinking the coffee. Now, what this does is it anchors in that experience and it brings it out of your head in your imagination. It embodies it into your body because you're tasting the coffee, you're smelling the coffee, you're in that space, you're really expansive in that space, and you're like, do you know, this feels really good, this feels really real because I'm actually smelling it, I'm tasting it. You're activating more of your senses. So you've activated smell, taste, imagination, probably touch because you can touch in the cup, all of those kind of things. This enhances the experience like nothing else. So the more opportunities you can put yourself in the rooms where you can experience what it is that you want to create, then you'll be able to anchor in these micro habits that bring it to you faster. Let's talk about another example so that this can illustrate for you. Say if you wanted to manifest some tickets to see to a gig or something like that. You're like, I really want to go to this gig. This is when it is. Okay, I'm going to look at the tickets and I'm going to really stay in that space of me being at the gig. So imagine, what would you wear? How would you go there? Who would you take? What would be your favorite song? What would you be really excited about? You would go and listen to the music that would be playing at the gig. You would get in that outfit. You would max out on all of the opportunities as though it was real. Now, this bit isn't enough. You then have to take the action. So you then have to look at, okay, ask your friends, put it in your diary. You have to be able to be in this space. You have to take the action. You have to go and see if the tickets are even available. You have to be in this space of the imagination like it already happened with this aligned action. And that is key. Now, when we talk about millionaire energy and when we talk about the concept of millionaires, there's an element of people wanting to manifest money. Now, this is the same principle, but why it's sticky or why people come up against blocks or limits for themselves, because remember, we are limitless, is that there are so many attachments, emotional attachments with what they've made the money mean about them, so that when they start to do this process, they're very attached. They really want it. They really desire it. In fact, they want to work out exactly what's going to happen. And there's so much control and so much attachment to it that it actually ends up repelling it on an energetic level. It actually ends up pushing it away. So when you can really be in this space of lightness and fun and game, remember, everything's a game when you can play. I wonder if I do this, I'm just going to see in this space of imagination, I'm just going to wonder what it'd be like if I did this, this, and this. And you start to be in that space. And if you can kind of like allow yourself to move a little bit with it. You're going to create this energetic flow within yourself that then allows it to move through you and allows it to become more and more real. This is incredibly exciting. It's incredibly potent and it's incredibly easy to do. So think about what you want to bring about. Take the aligned actions that actually get you in the space where that's a possibility. Remember, that could be anywhere. Anchor in smells, senses, opportunities, clothing, senses that allow you to experience it as though you are there, and then let the magic unfold. See what happens, see what you bring about, what happens next. How does this get easier and easier? How much fun can I have? How light can it feel? And from that, you will notice things happening. Now, there are many, many layers to this. You've got to be in a space of appreciation. You've got to be in a space of gratitude. You've got to be in a space of absolute gratefulness of what you've already got before we go into a space of, okay, but this is what I would like next. I'm grateful for what I have. And I'm also going to own that I desire this as well. And I desire this, and I'm going to get myself into that space with that desire activated and actually see how it's going to unfold, because I trust it's going to unfold and I trust in the magic, and I am going to hold that faith and be in that space of absolute abundance and joy and limitless success. Let me know whether you tune into your imagination. Do you use it as a tool for high performance? Do you use it as a tool for clarity? Do you use it as a tool to tune into your intuition? Let me know. I would love to know, and I can help guide you further.